Good morning. So I fixed the tractor the other day. Very proud of this. I didn't know what was wrong, right? But I learned something about myself. If I just watch something long enough, eventually I will start to understand how it works, right? And that's what I did. So I was lying under the tractor. I was looking at this thing, and there was something wrong with it. And I just knew if I just lie here and watch that stuff and touch things, eventually I will get it. Right? It just takes some time sometimes. Now I think this is an issue actually with a lot of people. They don't understand things. They watch it. They are so slow, right? They watch something and they don't get it, and sometimes they pretend that they understand it when they don't. Right? Like media, for instance, right? They are really struggling now, aren't they? And they just keep watching this thing, this situation, and it seems like they will never understand what's going on, why they are struggling. And you can tell them, right? It's because you are lying. And maybe they will pretend to understand this, and they say, "Oh yeah, maybe that's the problem, right?" But then they will go back to lying anyway, right? Because they really didn't understand it. So that's why I think it's an issue. That's why I was so surprised about this. This happened here in Sweden. It's about the Green Party, right? They are struggling, see? And then now they say we are changing our strategy. And I got very curious, and they said, this is what they said. They will stop doing the woke stuff. That's right. They want to go back to the core of the Green Party and talk about the environment and pollution and stuff, you see. And I was quite impressed by this. Now, of course, we have to wait and see. We have the next election here in Sweden in 2026. So we'll have to wait and see if they really got it, right? But it looks like they understand this thing now. This woke stuff is really ruining the party, you see. So I was surprised to hear this. But maybe this can happen. What do you think? Maybe this can happen to the Liberal Party in Canada. What do you think? Well, if Trudeau leaves and the party realizes, this didn't work very well, did it? Or will they just keep on with the woke stuff and totally get smashed, right? What do you think? It's a funny thing, don't you think? When they pretend that they understand, right? You can tell somebody, a man cannot give birth, and the guy says, really? No, a man cannot do it. He can't give birth. And the person will say, oh, I see. Oh, I got it now, see? And then the next week you hear this person say the same thing. Well, of course, a man can give birth, right? They just pretend to understand, but they didn't really get it, right? So I think media, they have a huge problem with this. And I just can't see how they can understand this thing, that the problems that they are facing is because they have been lying all the time. I don't see them realizing this, you see. A political party, maybe. What do you think? The Democrats in the United States, will they realize, they come to the correct conclusion about why they are crashing, you think? What do you think? Or will they just keep doing what they do until they totally disappear? I think this is fascinating. About media, I want to tell you this thing. BBC, one of the best, right? BBC. It's fantastic. So I heard this. They sent out a license fee letter to households in the UK. And said, we are coming over. We have these TV license enforcement officers, and they might come knocking on your door on Christmas Day. Wow. And I heard that they said, now this was a mistake. But still, they sent the letter, didn't they? These people are really stupid, aren't they? Well, I think so. They come up with this. They must really want that money, right? In the UK, you have the license fee. If you watch the BBC and you don't pay the license, you can be prosecuted. And I know a lot of people, they just don't pay it. And I know a lot of you guys in England, you don't watch it, right? So I thought it was fascinating. I think media, all these stupid people coming into media, why do they want to be in the media, right? I'm thinking about, people who are not very, very clever. I think they find themselves very important. This is very touchy for them, right? Well, I'm a very important person, right? And they don't understand that they are stupid, really stupid. So they say, okay, I want to go into media because I am an important person and people need to listen to me, right? Maybe that's why we have all these idiots in media. What do you think? All right. Be good.